Hello and welcome to Isn't Football Awesome Week 5 edition. So today to talk about some football things that are awesome. Let's get into it. So first up, Rico Dowdle. I had him on my fantasy team. I started him for some reason because my guys were just all third strings for some reason. And he went nuclear. 23 carries, 206 yards, and a touchdown. It was pretty insane because the rest of the offense did fine. Like, it wasn't just on him. And he still did his thing. He played as if he was the best running back in football that game. Led the team to a win over the Dolphins, who actually did okay. Like, 2 through 3 touchdowns, 250 yards. Waddle at 110. But it was all Dowdle today, getting that little confidence for Panthers. Second straight win. Second win at home. Love to see that out of Dowdle. All the Dowdlers, all the doubts, all the Dowdles, they stopped them. Now, this one kind of sucks for me because I live in Arizona. So watching that Cardinals-Titans game, I don't know whoever the hell watched it, but that was like taking one of those knives where they make it 1,000 degrees and then just slicing through my arm. It was insane to watch the Titans come back in that game. The Cardinals had it in the bag. DeMarco was running. He had it, dropped it, lose that touchdown. Now Titans are suddenly in it. They score. Cardinals did not score a single point in the second half. It's not usually a great sign. But then Titans get the ball back. They're driving down. It looks like they're about to do something.
Goes to his progressions. Everyone covered, slings it back. It's deflected and picked. Taylor Demerson, another football came out.
It's still not over. Cardinals could run the clock out. They go however many and out, punt it. Titans drive down, get a field goal game. Cam Ward did not throw a single touchdown. He had one pick, and that pick was that insane thing. But Ridley went crazy. DeMarco had 3 rushes for 81 yards, but none of that matters anymore. And somehow the Titans got their first win this season. I'm happy for them. Obviously, it's a tough loss, but I'm happy to see it. On the other side, just going to comment about this game a little bit. The Lions did their thing as always. Goff did 253 touchdowns. Dave Montgomery, I thought it was super cool that Dave Montgomery's sister, who is paralyzed, was able to see him in the league for the first time because David and his family is from Cincinnati. And he was able to show out, get a rushing touchdown, passing touchdown, and get the win. Love to see it. It was cool at least to see the Bengals at the fourth quarter show some life, have a few touchdowns. Chase, amazing touchdown, throwing pass touchdown to Chase. Both of them were pretty great, but that one on the sideline, Browning rolling out, throwing it was great. T got a touchdown. Rattler got a win. Good for him. I mean, he had a pretty solid game. He had an insane 88-yard or something like that. Throw to Shaheed, which was fantastic. Scatterbo, I love me some Scatterbo. He had a fumble that they returned, which really gave the Saints the game there. And the Saints kind of were in control of this game pretty much the entire way after this, as we went in the second. So good win for them. I think it was the first win by a quarterback that the Saints drafted in 30-something years. So credit to Rattler, credit to the Saints getting their first win. And yeah, we'll see what happens there, but good for them. This is one of the ones that wasn't really talked about that much because it was one of those it was a London game. But Dillon Gabriel came in for his first start, and although he didn't win, he had a pretty decent game. 2 touchdowns, did okay, threw the ball pretty well. I think they actually rushed the ball pretty well. They had 110 on the ground with Judkins looking good. Yeah, they just didn't quite get much momentum. Vikings kind of just had a little pace on them pretty much the entire game. I mean, the Browns got up a little bit in the third, but Dillon Gabriel looks good. So far, we'll see. Vikings have a pretty solid defense, I think. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. So go over to New York, and Dallas just put belt to you know what on the Jets. I mean, Javonte 130, Flournoy for Dallas 114 yards receiving. Dak was tossing it. Ferguson got a few. Fields just did good. He got some garbage time stuff, but the Cowboys had a second quarter with 20 points. They were up 23-3. The game was over by that point. Jets got some garbage time points to make it look better, but they were down 36-6. Let's be honest here, that was a blowout. So good luck for the Cowboys. They're getting some momentum. They're completely even, 2-1, about as even as you could possibly get, but good for them. Broncos somehow getting their first win against the Eagles. Their defense came in clutch. Hurts stats looked pretty good, but it was mostly that Broncos offense coming in and clutching it up after the defense did pretty well the rest of the game and scoring 18 points in the last quarter. Love to see that. Dobbins had 80 yards and pretty clutch little dealio by the Broncos. They're looking like they're gaining some momentum. They absolutely destroyed the Bengals and went in against the Eagles, making them 4-1. That division is interesting after the Chargers lost a few. We'll see. And talking about the Chargers, that win by Washington, pretty damn good. Daniel's coming back, doing his thing, 231. Debo did good, nearly 100 yards and a touchdown. But it really was Bill. putting up 111 yards and 2 touchdowns on 14 carries. I'm sure he had some receiving stats. I'm just looking at the rushing, but he's my guy. I put him on the bench for Dowdle, so I'm not mad, but a little disappointed. No, not disappointed. Looks like that offense is firing. Chargers only scored in the first quarter. They were at home and only scored the first quarter. Herbert wasn't able to do much, and what a win by the Commanders. 3-2, gets momentum back after loss to Atlanta and everything. I think Daniel's back. Bill doing his thing, Diva doing his thing. I mean, they look pretty good. I don't really have to speak much about the Texans game. Ravens defense probably needs a little help, but Stroud, 244, 4 touchdowns. Chubb rushed it decently well. It was a blow-up the entire game. The Ravens never even did much, so the Texans looking good. It's a good momentum booster because they were started off a little slow, but now they've got a few wins. Their defense coming up. I'm curious how the Texans do against it, like one of those competitive teams, but the defense was very good the last few weeks. Love to see that. Bucs Seattle. Or you kind of just knew this was going to be a shootout, and it lived up to it. Baker, 380, 2 touchdowns. Darnold probably 300 something. I don't have the stats up here. There you go. Amika Ibuka, 160 to touchdown, and Jackson Smith-Njigba for it's a very similar stat line. Kenneth Walker had some rushing yards, but that last pick at the end, that last little tip pick, that was kind of the nail in the coffin. It was going to be one of those games where it came down to field goal, and it really did. Bucs came away with a huge win. It's incredible to see Darnold and Baker go back and forth like this, like former teammates. Now they're pretty much Pro Bowl caliber quarterbacks on teams that they were both 3-1 going to the game. So it's kind of cool to see. Maybe they'll meet up again in the playoffs. You never know, but it's absolutely amazing. It brings a tear to my eye. But Patriots Patriots winning that game in what was a very close, very defensive game at the start, and was pretty much defensive the entire way. Was incredible. Drake Maye, 273. He didn't pass for any touchdowns, but he pretty much got them all the way to the touchdown, and then they just ran it in or whatever. Diggs went absolutely ballistic. They kind of, I think they were like, hey, Diggs, we'll get your due, and he had 146 on 10 receptions. It was incredible. It's crazy. I'm looking at this thing. Josh Allen was a rushing leader, and he had 53 yards. He was a rushing leader the entire game. It just goes to show it was a very passing game, but it just wasn't much of an offensive game in the first place. I think it was just kind of back and forth ping-ponging of teams just like toughing it out. It feels like old school football. But let me know, what was your favorite game to watch? What was your favorite performance? Mine, as much as it pains me to say it, it's got to be that Titans win. Cam Ward getting his first win. You love to see it. But yeah, have a nice day. Subscribe, like for more stuff like this, and peace out.